Hello everyone and welcome to Friday Night Live.
So this is Friday Night Live, back again, week 4 I believe, week 4 it is.
Can't believe we're here again.
Oh, we've got some very, very special things lined up. In just a few minutes, we're going to be checking out who our live guest is, and I guarantee no one will be able to guess it in the chat. That is a guarantee. I just can't wait for the amazing guests we've got lined up. And after that, we're going to be showing all the missions you guys have been up to this week. Everything you sent in to us. And it's all... this week has been about the topic of care. I cannot wait to show you guys some of the stuff you guys have been up to. You know. And just after that, we've got our very special live guest quiz, where our live guest is going to be going up against the other live guests of the previous shows to see who comes out on top.
Not only that though, you guys can join in as well. Yeah. If you grab a pen or a piece of paper or anything like that, maybe notes on a phone, I don't know. You guys can join in as well. Take a note of your answers, see how many you get right, and maybe pop it in the live chat afterwards as well. See how well you did.
But for now, I believe we have got some people in the live chat, haven't we, Kayla?
We have indeed. So over in the live chat club, we've got Naomi, absolute old faithful. She's normally here as the live guest. So Naomi that we saw earlier. We've got Lawley.
Oh,
hi Lawley.
Hello Lawley.
Who should be on the sofa. And of course, we've got viewer of the year, Paula Peachstone.
Yes!
She's back. Guess who's back? Back again.
Yes, amazing. Thank you very much for coming in the live chat, guys. Let us know you are here in the live chat. But maybe put where you're from as well. And maybe put what you're having for tea or what you have had for tea tonight as well. Maybe. I'll be interested to know in that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
For now, James.
Yes.
It's time to announce our live guest, isn't it?
Oh, it most definitely is. So again, like Luke says, nobody's going to be able to guess it. We've got an amazing live guest. And it is actually Chris. So if we could have Chris on the screen. There we go. Hello, Chris. How are you doing?
Hello. Good evening, guys. How are we?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. So if you just want to introduce yourself, well, we've already given your name away, but sort of like who you are, a bit about yourself and where you're from.
I am Chris, more famously known as Kayla's husband. I am 32, I think. I come from the west coast of Scotland, a little town called Greenock. But now obviously live in Rotherham with Kayla. What else? I am a non-clinical team leader for Yorkshire Ambulance Service within NHS 111. So I'm like a supervisor, but run like a team of 20 odd call handlers looking after them. So yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So now we're going to move on to a very important question.
Yeah.
It's going to be, what's your favourite film, Chris?
Actually, so throwing this one out there, The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh.
It is a good film.
Oh.
It's one of those films that it doesn't matter if you find it halfway through, you can sit and watch it. If you find it right at the start, it's like a winner chicken dinner. You know, it's great.
That is a strong choice.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely. It's a very long film as well, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long is it? Like.
All right. Thanks very much, James.
What? It's a great film. I love the film. I was just wondering how long it is.
I'm not too sure. I think it is pretty old though, yeah.
And the next question we have for you, Chris, one of the last of the introduction questions is, what is your favourite flag?
My favourite flag?
Yeah.
So, apart from the obvious one, which is the Scottish saltire, and I'm sure that Kayla's currently rolling her eyes. Also, it's actually called the Royal Standard of Scotland, and it's the Lion Rampant. So that's the yellow one, the red border, and then the lion that's kind of like standing like that.
Yeah. Sometimes you see it in football, don't you? A lot.
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever seen it before.
It's on
Scotland kit.
Oh, okay.
I find it on a lot of hats in gift shops when I've gone up to Scotland. It's been on a lot of hats. I don't know why, but it has been. But yeah. Anyway, Chris, we are talking about the theme of the week, which is care. You know that obviously because you've been watching our live streams this week. Thank Thank you for doing that. But yeah, we're here to talk to you about care. So the first question is what it means to you, because obviously you work in the NHS, so you're caring a lot of the time for other people as well. So what does care mean to you?
So through my job especially, I'm probably dealing with a lot of patients. I work like 10-hour shifts quite a lot. So, I'm coming into contact with a lot of patients, and it's definitely about looking after every single patient as much as I can and making sure that they get the right level of care and the most appropriate level of care for them. So it's about looking after people like that, especially, but also, looking after family members, wanting to make sure that they're doing well, going the extra mile for them. I've lived in community as well, so with your community members, sometimes it's the little things, like after dinner, getting everybody's dishes all together, then going into the kitchen to do the dishes together and stuff like that. It's little things like that. I think are the main things about care for me. But yeah, through work, it's a lot about making sure that my patient is looked after to the best of my ability, really. So that's what care means to me a bit, I think.
Oh, that's really amazing, and just amazing to hear how much you're really putting effort in, really doing everything in your ability to care for everyone around you.
It's a really selfless act as well. I think working in the NHS, you've really got to be selfless. And I think on behalf of the Brides team as well, we just want to thank you for your service for the NHS as well, because it does show you care, and that's what Jesus always on about, caring for people, showing love for people. And I think working for the NHS and being part of that is just one way, and one amazing way you can do that as well. Definitely. So next question, I believe.
Yeah,
James.
definitely. So we've heard about what you do to care for other people, but Chris, who takes care of you?
One word, Kayla.
Definitely.
So since Kayla and I have been married for 3.5 years? I don't know if she's nodding or not. Is it 3.5, 4 years? We've been married for a length of time, and straight away after we got married, I fell really ill, to the point where I had to go into hospital, and was quite poorly. And Kayla has been the one that's always been right by my side, looking after me. So she's the one that looks after me and cares for me massively.
Amazing. That is.
What is that?
Sorry. That is such a tribute to Kayla as well. I think everyone on the Brides team knows just how much Kayla likes to care for everyone as well.
Definitely.
And she's always picking us up when we're in a mood or anything like that. She's always trying to help us with stuff, even though we can't be in contact with her most of the time. But yeah, that and just you saying that as well. It just shows how much Kayla does care for other people around her as well. So yeah, thanks for that, Kayla, as well. And so, Chris, we're just going to say bye to you just for now, because we're going to move on to a very important section of Friday Night Live, and that is the mission. Every photo and every video you guys have been sending in for the missions of the week as well, which is just amazing. But just before we're going to do that, we're going to go to the live chat. Kayla, is there anyone in the live chat?
I mean, it is a family affair tonight.
Yes! Yes!
So, we've got Naomi, of course, who just wanted to reiterate, and if we didn't know, she's from the northeast.
No.
And she doesn't know she's mentioned that before.
I had no idea.
Obviously tonight, she's coming to us from Ilkeston, and this evening, she's in search for the perfect pizza. So I was saying, we're having pizza, aren't we?
Yes,
that's strong.
Yeah.
And then back by popular demand is Elisa's mama Carol.
Yes!
Just like to know what she's having for tea. I don't know if you didn't tune in for lunchtime. Basically, Carol had dry rye Vita and yogurt, I think it was, wasn't it? It's alright.
In other words.
Carol is now having, better than lunch, tea with tomato and basil pasta with garlic bread. It's the future.
Yes, solid choice.
Carol is the one. Carol is always
where do you think I get my wisdom from? It all stems back to come from someone.
And then we've got Jules saying that Chris obviously meant to say that it was his sister-in-law that cared for him. I think we should probably say at this point point, me and Elise can't hear, so I have no idea what Chris
Yeah.
said. And I'm sat here going, what is he saying? I'll find out later, Chris. Lawley is having homemade pizza for tea. Yes, repping the pizza Lawley there. Jules is now just starting a whole chat with Naomi about what pizza she's having. And then St. Martin's Chaplaincy is saying, hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello, St. Martin's Chaplaincy.
That's the live chat as it stands.
Amazing to have you guys with us.
Yeah, Naomi. I always say the perfect pizza is the one you make yourself. So why not make it yourself, maybe? You know, but pizza making is it's just an amazing. I think it should be an Olympic sport, personally. And James is always the best at it.
Thank you.
At the Briars. I'm going to beat him one day, though. I'm going to beat him
Well,
one
we
day.
can try this evening.
Anyway, let's move on to the mission.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Sorry,
Good.
No. Go on, James. Go on.
No,
just interrupted you there.
As we've already said, our theme for this week was care, and we asked everyone who was watching the Monday Morning Club and any of the live streams throughout this week to send in to us maybe a piece of writing, pictures, anything like that, of how maybe they care for other people or who cares for them. And we've had lots of entries, so if we could bring them up on the screen,
Would
maybe.
you like Jack first?
Yeah, so first up is Jack.
Let's get Jack on screen.
So Jack is from... He's in year 5 at St. Peter's, Hinckley, and do you know what? He is such an amazing person. Because he's been going around to his next door neighbour's house, a 92-year-old next door neighbour, and he's been taking her hot meals just as a way of showing care to her and showing love for her. Which, do you know what? Here at the Briars, we think is just amazing.
It's very inspiring.
Yeah, it's very inspiring.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring for us as well, and for the people around Jack as well. Which it's just an amazing thing to do. Well done, Jack. We always support you at the Briars. But next up, who have we got? Kayla.
Ooh.
So what's this, James?
So first off, we've got Emily who's in year 7 at St. Martin's. And she showed her family how she cares for them by making these delicious cupcakes that you can see on the left-hand side. I tell you what, they look absolutely yummy. I don't know about you guys, I'm getting very hungry.
Oh, amazing. And next up, and just to the right of her actually, we've got Kelsey in year 7 at St. Martin's. And she makes her mum a cup of tea every day to show that she cares for her. Because her dad leaves for work at 4:30 a.m. every morning. And she tries to help them all throughout the day, which is just amazing.
Oh, it certainly is. Then next up, we have Alex from Delisle in Loughborough. And he says how much his mum cares for him so much and cooks him dinner every day, which is a great way to show people that you care for them. And she even does it when she's not feeling well, and that is like really a testament to how much she cares for him. So he wanted to show her how much he cared for her by doing the washing up, and that's what you can see there in that picture on the left. Alex doing the washing up for his mum.
So in these next photos as well, we've got students from St. Mary's in Loughborough who have all written some lovely letters to people who care for them and who they care for as well, which is just amazing as well.
Yeah, we do. So there's a couple more pictures of them, I think.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. We've gotten to that one. So.
Sorry, do you want that one back?
I'm lost. Yeah, I think so. So there was a couple of photos there, all from St. Mary's. So I think if we move on to the next one. Ooh, yeah, there we go. So here we have a student from St. Mary's and his brother who helped their dad to sort of like look through all the cupboards and find as much food as possible that they could donate to a food bank, which is just absolutely lovely and a lovely way to show lots of different people who maybe you don't know around you who care for you.
And we've got a little video for that now that I'm going to show you, and it's just an amazing video as well.
Yes, here we go.
We are giving food to the community because we are care.
Oh, just beautiful.
That video, it's amazing.
It warms your heart, it really does.
Yeah, and next up we've got Dylan from Sacred Heart. So next up, there we go. Oh,
No, that was Dylan.
Right,
sorry.
yes.
Yeah, we've got Dylan from Sacred Heart showing that he cares for animals by feeding ducks by feeding the ducks at his local park.
Yeah, definitely. And then after that, we have Ruby here, who has had her booster jabs this week, and her mum and dad are just so thankful for the nurses and the NHS staff who really looked after Ruby when she was getting them jabs. So that's really amazing.
Oh, next up as well, we've got Eve, the BSL superstar from St Martin's, who made this chocolate gift for staff in school to say thank you to them for always being supportive and caring. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. And then moving on, we have some students at St Francis School started to make caring hands wall actually, so they can learn more about how to take care of themselves as a part of Children's Mental Health Week, which is just an absolutely beautiful way of spreading awareness of care.
And next up, we've got a very, very big thing. We've got Betsy, who cares so much for the environment, and she's been stepping out onto a local beauty spot recently, going for walks there, and she's been very upset by the increasing amount of litter there. So she's decided to change something about it, help the wildlife there, and she's decided to start a campaign saying which is Respect the Environment campaign, to encourage others to pick up litter and help protect the home of other wildlife as well, which is just amazing. She's currently working on a logo for her campaign, but you can see some of the pictures there, and it's just an amazing campaign to start as well. Caring for the environment.
Definitely. So moving on to the next one, I believe this is the last one. This is from Millie, who goes to St Charles's, who made everyone dinner to help care for her mum who had a poorly arm, and you can tell how much care has gone into that because she made her own pasta sauce. Now, I've never made my own pasta sauce, but it sounds like a very hard thing to do. Yeah. So that's a lovely pictures of care there.
Yeah, thank you very much for everyone who sent them photos of caring for each other. It's just truly amazing to see how much you care and love for each other and for the environment as well, and for other things. And all of you are a true inspiration to every single person watching this live stream as well. And but next up on Friday Night Live, we have got the live guest quiz, and now this quiz is a very important quiz. It's been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, 4 weeks to be exact, actually. And at the top of the leaderboard, still we've got Victoria going strong for all saints with 6 points out of 8. And then next we've got Father Paul and then Father Lim trailing behind her. But we'll see if Chris can beat Victoria to gain that top spot with this quiz. So are you ready, Chris?
There's no pressure, eh?
Not at all.
Are you ready to try and get that top spot? I think you can.
Yeah.
So hopefully Kayla hasn't been showing you the questions beforehand.
She's not at all. She's been really secretive about them.
So good. The first question, Chris, is, now you're a Scottish man, so you should know this one. You're Scottish Catholic, so on what date is St Andrew's Day? November the 30th, November the 31st, October the 30th, or October the 31st?
It's November the 30th, isn't it?
Ooh, final answer?
Final answer.
Ooh.
You are correct.
Oh, there
well
we
done,
go.
Chris. That is 1 point. 1 point.
There we go. So now moving on to question number 2. How many teeth does an adult human have? Is it 20, 28, 30, or 32?
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
This can take a while.
I want to say it's 28.
Is that your
28.
final answer, Chris? 28.
No, wait a second. Maybe it's 32.
Which one are you going to go for, though?
I don't know. I'll go for 32.
You're going to go for 32? And that is the correct answer. 32.
That is 2 out of 2 so far. This is
Definitely.
record breaking.
Yeah.
I can see this.
I'm shaking, man.
So the third question is, obviously Scotland was knocked out of the 2018 World Cup. They didn't even qualify for it, I may add. Sorry.
Why would you bring that up?
So obviously, I presume you just supported England as a replacement. So ideally you should know this answer. So how many goals did England score, excluding penalty shootouts, at the men's 2018 FIFA World Cup? Was it A, 10, B, 11, C, 12, or D, 13?
How many did you score at the 2018 World Cup, excluding penalties?
Yeah.
Give me the options again, sorry.
10, 11, 12, or 13?
I'm going to go 12.
That is the correct answer.
What is going on? The final odds.
I cannot believe this. This is amazing.
Oh my. So moving on now to question number 4, Chris. Who plays King George in Disney Plus's Hamilton? So we've got A, Jonathan Groff. I'll finish with the answers. A, Jonathan Groff. B, Lin-Manuel Miranda. C, Josh Gad. Or D, Christopher Jackson. What are we thinking?
A, Jonathan Groff.
Are you sure that's your final answer, Chris?
I'm 100% sure.
I
can confirm that is correct.
This is 4 out of 4 so far. This is I think you're on par with Vicky actually so far. So number 5. Obviously, being part of the United Kingdom, is it? Is Scotland part of the United Kingdom? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I was just thinking, yeah. Don't mind, just delete that, cut that bit out. So, being part of the UK, you obviously keep up with the monarchy. So, who is 5th in line to the British throne? Is it A, Prince George, B, Princess Charlotte, C, Prince Harry, or D, Prince Louis?
Right. So 5th in line, yeah?
Yeah.
So Prince Charles is first.
Okay.
Then it's Prince William.
Okay.
Then it's Charlotte,
Uh-huh.
I think. Because she's the oldest, isn't she? And then, what's the other one? George. Then it's George. Or is it George, then Charlotte? No, it's George, then Charlotte, then it's Prince Louis.
So you're saying D, Prince Louis?
Yeah, and then it would be Prince Harry.
Okay, that is correct. I can't believe this. That is
right.
5 out of 5 so far. This, I cannot believe this.
This is...
My hand's proper shaking.
Okay, so we're moving on to question number 6 now. What is the singer Adele's last name? Is it A, Smith, B, Adkins, C, Campbell, or D, Anderson? Ooh.
I want to say it's Adkins.
Are you going with that as your answer, or is this so you just thinking process?
Who knows, James? No one knows. I'm going to say Adkins.
Okay, so you're going with B, Adkins.
Yeah.
That is correct. What's going on?
If you could see the look on Kayla's face right now, it is of astonishment, utter shock.
That one one was a complete guess.
I think Kayla knows it was a complete guess as well. So, question 7, Chris. This is to go top of the leaderboard. I can't believe I'm saying this right now. It is, which planet has the most moons? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Mars, C, Venus, or D, Saturn?
That look of concentration. Ooh.
So, I think it's Saturn.
Right.
I'm going to say Saturn.
Oh, God.
Sure?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Right, so you're going with D, Saturn. That is the correct answer.
Just go on top of the leaderboard.
So, I think we're making this too easy for him or something. This is honestly unheard of. I can't believe this.
Go for the full house.
Yeah, this is for the full house. James, please.
Oh my!
Question 8.
I don't know what to say. So question number 8, I guess. I hope I say this right. Who owns Candercraig House in Aberdeenshire? Aberdeenshire. I'll repeat that one again. Who owns Candercraig House in Aberdeenshire? Is it A, David Tennant, B, Billy Connolly, C, Robbie Coltrane, or D, Rory McIlroy? Rory McIlroy. I can't speak today, apparently. I'm very sorry, Chris.
Right, so
there you go.
I don't know the answer, so process of elimination.
Right.
It's not Rory McIlroy because he's from Northern Ireland.
Okay.
And he also lives out in America.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Who are the other ones?
There's David Tennant, Billy Connolly, or Robbie Coltrane.
So for me, it's either David Tennant or Robbie Coltrane because Billy Connolly lives in America.
Okay.
And when he's back in Scotland, I think he lives in Glasgow.
Okay.
Robbie Coltrane. I'm going with Robbie Coltrane. I think it's him.
So you get.
Is that your final answer?
I'm taking a punt on Robbie Coltrane.
I can tell you that Robbie Coltrane is incorrect, unfortunately.
It is actually Billy Connolly. So.
Is it Billy Connolly?
Yeah, it is. It is. So, but Chris, congratulations.
Well done, my friend.
We're going to write your name on right now. You've got 7 points out of 8, which puts you at the top of the leaderboard for live guess. This I can.
Congratulations.
I can see this being a long reign. I'm calling it now. I think. There we go. So, there we go.
Top of the leaderboard.
Ta-da!
Amazing. I cannot believe it. This has made history. Thank you very much for taking part in that, Chris. In that quiz, Chris. We'll be coming right back to you, but for now, we're just going to get Elise on the show to lead us through our end reflection.
Yes.
Can I just say, what a performance from Chris there. It's the greatest hustle I've ever seen. Scotland have never performed so well in any sport ever. So, very well done to you, Chris. So we'll just end our week with a bit of a reflection together. I've just got a reading from St. Paul's letters to the Ephesians. I urge you then, live a life that measures up to the standard God set when he called you. Be always humble, gentle and patient. Show your love by being tolerant with one another. Do your best to preserve the unity which the Spirit gives by means of the peace that binds you together. There is one body and one Spirit, just as there is one hope to which God has called you. There is one Lord, one faith, one baptism. There is one God and Father of all people, who is Lord of all, works through all, and is in all. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Now we've seen some great acts of care tonight, and we've met lots of people this week who do great acts of care. So we're going to offer up this week and kind of thank God for all the people that do care for us. And we're just going to end our week by saying Our Father together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And we end together with the sign of the cross.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
So thank you very, very much for that,
Yes,
Elise.
thank you.
It was lovely to have you on the show as always.
Great to be on the show.
So now it's just past 7, so we're gonna have to say bye to you now because
Just first though, I think we're going to go to the live chat because just to round off the evening, definitely.
It's been going crazy in the live chat over here.
Yeah.
So first of all, Naomi recognised that Jack actually gave a lot in the first season of Friday Night Live as well. So
Really?
he's been helping his neighbour a lot. Lawley is saying how cute that video was. So cute, wasn't it? With the food bank helping there.
Yeah.
We've got Paula Peach just putting lots of laughing, crying faces. That everything you said pretty much. We've got Grace on there saying it's a fix. I can say hand on heart, I did not send Chris any of the answers. It was not a fix. But then Grace followed that up with Kayla is furious. He's doing so well. She'll never hear the end of it. You know it, Grace. You know it. Paula Peach knew the answers to some of those questions.
That's amazing.
Paula, one day you could be this live guest. You need to get studied up. You can take over Chris on that live leaderboard. But for now, that is everyone we've got in the live chat.
Thank you very much for everyone who commented in the live chat. It really helps us when you comment in the live chat. Just let us know you're here watching. You know, it's nice to see who's watching as well. And we're just going to go back to our guest now, Chris, the reigning champion of the live guest quiz.
I'm at the top.
I am still shaking from.
I don't know what to say.
I cannot believe it.
I'm gobsmacked.
I'm just speechless. I am speechless. Chris, well done. Well done. I everyone who's putting it's a fix in the chat. Like it wasn't. I literally wrote those questions like 20 minutes ago. So, and Kayla didn't know them, and I genuinely thought they were going to be hard for Chris. So Chris was either reading an encyclopedia before that, or they were some lucky guesses. So thank you very much for being on, Chris.
Thanks for having us, guys. It's been a pleasure being on the show with you.
Yeah, it's been so inspiring as well to hear how you care for the people around you, how you care for all the patients at the NHS as well. So thank you very much, and hopefully you'll be back on soon. You probably probably getting that live guest leaderboard, getting the top spot as well, the second spot.
Yeah.
So
okay, thank you very much, Chris, and we'll see you.
Thanks, guys.
So thank you very much for watching, guys. That is the end of Friday Night Live. But we have got many more shows coming up next week as well. We've got every live show that we do, except from Heaven's Kitchen coming up next week, which is going to be amazing. We've got a Saturday special coming up this Saturday, and we've also got Extraordinary, like usual, coming up as well on Sunday. But what do they have to do, James, before they leave the live stream?
Before you leave us, guys, you need to hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification just beside it so you never miss out on any of them live streams that Luke was just on about and the Saturday special. Why would you ever want to miss out on them?
But for now, guys, thank you very, very, very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Friday Night Live. Bye.